In the words of Donald Knuth, a mathematical formula never be owned by anybody. Mathematics belong to God. Now let us know plotting some points on a graph sheet. First of all, I am going to plot the point 3, 4, minus 3, minus 5, minus 5, comma 3, 6, comma minus 2, 5, comma 0, 0, comma minus 6, 3, comma 0, order pair 3, 0, order pair 0, comma minus 4, 0, 0, then 3, 4, comma 3. These points we are going to plot on a graph sheet. To plot these points, first of all, we need to draw two mutually perpendicular lines. One is a horizontal line. Draw the horizontal line approximately at middle. Here I am drawing a horizontal reference line along this thick line. We call it as the x-axis. Draw one vertical reference line which is perpendicular to x-axis. Let us name it as y dash, y dash. Name the intersecting point of x-axis and y-axis as origin O. To plot the points, first of all, we need to write scale on the top. Scale I am taking on x-axis. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So that along OX mark positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Along negative x-axis OX dash mark negative numbers -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 and so on. Now let us write scale on y-axis. On y-axis I am taking 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So that on y-axis mark the points along OY. Mark positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Along negative y-axis OY dash mark negative numbers downward -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and so on. So these mutually perpendicular lines, x-axis and y-axis, divides this plane into 4 quadrants, namely Q1 first quadrant, Q1 second quadrant, Q2 third quadrant Q3, fourth quadrant Q4. Now let us plot the given points. First one, order pair 3 4. 3 4. Here 3 is positive, 4 is positive. As 3 is positive, starting from origin O, move along OX 3 units. That is, move 3 units along x-axis. From that point, y coordinate is 4 units. Vertically, move vertically to the distance 4 units. As 4 y coordinate is positive, move upward for 1 2 3 4. Here the point A 3 4. The point 3 4 is plotted. Move 3 units along positive x-axis as x coordinate 3 positive. Then move vertically 4 units. The destination point is A, that is 3 4. Next, minus 3 and minus 5. The point B is minus 3 minus 5. Minus 3. Minus 3 is a negative number. X coordinate is negative. So that starting from O, move minus 3 units along negative x-axis. From that point, move vertically. If y coordinate is positive, move upward. If y coordinate is negative, take the distance downward. As the y coordinate is minus 5, move downward 1 2 3 4 5 units. Here the point that is minus 3 minus 5. You can name it as minus 3 minus 5. Point B. Here the point A. Next, point C. Point C is minus 5 3. Minus 5 3. Starting from origin, move 5 units along. As minus 5 is negative, as minus 5 x coordinate is negative, move along negative x-axis 5 units. 1 2 3 4 5 units. Then we need to move vertically. If y coordinate is positive, move upward. If y coordinate is negative, take the distance downward. As here y coordinate of C is 3 is positive, move upward 3 units. 1 2 3 units. Then the point, the destination point is C. That is x coordinate is minus 5, y coordinate is 3. That is minus 5 3. C is minus 5 3. Next point, that is D. D 6 comma minus 2. D is the order pair 6 minus 2. Let us plot this point. Here x coordinate is 6. So 6 is a positive number. Starting from origin, move 6 units along positive x-axis. 6 units along positive x-axis. Then for y coordinate, we need to move vertically. If y coordinate is positive, move upward, take the distance upward. If y coordinate is negative, move downwards. Here y coordinate of D is minus 2, negative number. So that from 6, move downward 2 units. That point represents D 6 minus 2. It is 6 minus 2. We have A is 3, 4. B is the point B is minus 3, minus 5, X is minus 3, Y is minus 5, minus 3, minus 5. Next, the point C is minus 5, 3. X is minus 5, Y is 3. C is minus 5, 3. X is minus 5, Y is 3. Next, fourth point 6 minus 2. X is 6, X is 6, Y is minus 2. So then second point is D 6 minus 2. Let us plot the remaining points now. Next point, here E50, F0 minus 6, G30, H0 minus 4, I0, I43. Let us plot these points. First of all, E50. Here x coordinate is 5. X coordinate is 5. So that starting from origin, move 5 units along positive x-axis, and its coordinate is 5. Y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. If y coordinate is positive, we move vertically upward. If y coordinate is negative, we move vertically downwards. But here y coordinate is 0, neither positive nor negative. So we need not take any distance, any move from that point. So here this point at 5 represents the order pair 5 0, E 5 0. So the point 5 0 lies on x-axis, the two positive x-axis. As 5 is positive, the point 5 0, order pair 5 0 lies on x-axis. Next point, F 0 minus 6. X coordinate is 0, y coordinate is negative number minus 6. X coordinate is 0, y coordinate is minus 6. If x coordinate is positive, we move along positive x-axis. If x coordinate is negative, we move along negative x-axis. As here x coordinate is 0, we stay at origin. Then move vertically. If y coordinate is positive, move upward. If y coordinate is negative, move downwards. Here 0 minus 6. We need to move downwards to minus 6 units. Here we can see, if let me take this point as 3 minus 3, 0 minus 3. Here I am moving 0 to origin to 3 units downwards. That means here at minus 3 we get the point 0 comma minus 3. That is the point F0 minus 2. Next, let us take the point 3 0 Z. Let us plot the point Z3 comma 0. Here for the order pair 3 0, x coordinate 3 is positive. From origin move 3 units along positive x-axis. From the point, we need to move vertically to the distance 0. That means Z is here itself, that is 3 0. 0 is neither positive nor negative, so that if it is positive, move upward. If it is negative, move downward. As 0 is neither positive nor negative, at 3 itself, we get the point Z30. So 30 lies on x-axis. Next, 0 minus 4. X is 0, y is minus 4. X coordinate is 0, so that we stay at 0 at origin. From that we need to move minus 4 units. Minus 4 units. Move downwards 4 units. That point gives h0 minus 4. Finally, the point O is 0, 0. That means here x coordinate is 0. So that x coordinate is 0. If x coordinate is positive, we are moving along OX. If x coordinate is negative, we are moving along negative x axis. As x coordinate is 0, neither positive nor negative, we should move vertically from this 0, from this value 0. At O we have the value 0. So from 0 we need to move vertically. If y coordinate is positive, move upward. If y coordinate is negative, move downward vertically. As y coordinate also 0, as 0 is neither positive nor negative, here at this intersecting point O represents order pair 0, 0. O is origin 0, 0. That origin lies on both x-axis and also on y-axis. Now let us take one more point. Minus 5 comma 0. Where is minus 5? Where is minus 5 comma 0? Here minus 5 comma 0. X coordinate is minus 5. Move minus 5 units. As minus 5 is negative, take this point J to get this point J. Move along negative x axis 5 units. Then move upward if y coordinate is positive vertically. Move downward if y coordinate is negative vertically. As y coordinate is 0, here at minus 5 itself we get the point required point J, that is minus 5 comma 0. The point minus 5, 0 lies on x axis. In particular, point J minus 5, 0 lies on OX dash negative x axis. Like a way we can plot the given points on graph sheet for real coordinates of given order pair. Finally, let us see one more point 4, 3. X is 4, y is 3. That means x coordinate is 4. Move along positive x axis 4 units, then 3 units. 1, 2, 3, 3 units. Here this point that is I 4, 3. I 4, 3. So from this we can come to know 3, 4. Order pair 3, 4 takes the different position. Order pair 4, 3 at different position on graph sheet. So in general, order pair 3, 4 not equal to order pair 4, 3. Order pair AB not equal to order pair BA unless A is equal to B. Now let us see the points on x-axis. Let us write the order pairs of the points on x-axis. Here at 1, let me take this point as A. This is 1 unit distance from y-axis, so x coordinate is 1. Distance from x-axis is y coordinate. Distance from x-axis to x-axis, that is 0, A to A, that is 1, 0. Here at 3, let me take this point as some P. Here, distance from y-axis to a point, distance from y-axis to the point is 3 units. So x coordinate is 3. Y coordinate. Distance from x axis to the point is called y coordinate. But here x axis, as this point is on x axis, distance from the point to x axis is 0. 3 0. 3 commas. Order pair 3 comma 0. Here the order pair q 4 comma 0. Here the order pair, let me write this point B, order pair as 6 comma 0. On OX, the points are like 1 0, 3 0, 2 0, 4 0, 6 0. Here the point you can write 2 0, here 5 0. Here on the other hand, on OX dash, here at -1, let me write this point as S. This point S order pair. Perpendicular distance from y-axis to the point is called x coordinate. It is 1 unit, but as it is along negative x-axis, we write it as -1. X coordinate is -1. Y coordinate. Distance from perpendicular distance from x-axis to the point is called y coordinate. As this point S is on x-axis, distance from that point to that point, that means x-axis to x-axis is 0. So -1 comma 0. In the same way, here at -2, let me take this point as t, -2 comma 0. Here at -3u, -3 comma 0, -4 comma 0, -5 comma 0. So that if we observe y coordinate of the points on x axis are 0, -5 0, -4 0, -3 0, -2 0, -1 0. So that general form of the point on x axis is a comma 0. If there is a point xy on x axis, if there is a point xy on x axis, x is any real number. X takes any real value, whereas y is 0. Y is 0. X takes any real number. For the point on x axis, if we take a point xy on x axis, for that point x is a real number and y is, that means y coordinate is 0. For every, we can generalize, for every point on x axis, y coordinate is 0. 1 0, 2 0, 3 0, 4 0, 5 0, order pair A 0, order pair 6 0. Y coordinate is 0 for every point on x axis. So that we can write the rule of the point on x axis is y coordinate, y is equal to 0. We can write a rule of the point on x axis is y coordinate is 0, y is 0 for every point on x axis. Y coordinate is 0. Here I took y coordinate is as y, so that means y is equal to 0. Every point on x axis follow this rule. X axis is nothing but a line. On this line, every point is following the rule y coordinate is 0, y equal to 0. So that we can write y equal to 0 as the equation of x-axis. Equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. Y equal to 0 represents a line which is x-axis. Simply we can write equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. Equation y is equal to 0 represent x-axis. Let us observe points on a line parallel to x-axis. Now I am taking a line parallel to x-axis. Here I am observing a line which is parallel to x-axis, and at a distance of which is the line is at a distance of 2 units from x-axis. This line is parallel to x-axis which is at a distance of 2 units from x-axis. Let us take some points on this line. Here, this point, distance from y-axis to a point is called x-coordinate. Let me write r pairs to every point on this line. So, for some points on this line. Here, distance from y-axis to a point is x-coordinate. So that here we have distance. That is 1 unit. So that 1. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is called y-coordinate. Here we have distance 2 units. As here 2, here distance is 2. That is 2. 1, 2. Perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is x-coordinate. That is 2 units. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is called y-coordinate. That is 2 units. Here, perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is called x-coordinate. That is 3 units. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is y-coordinate. Here we have 2 units. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Here 4, 2. 4, 2. X-coordinate is 4, y-coordinate is 2. Here, if you observe here, x-coordinate is 5, y-coordinate is 2. 5, 2. On the other hand, on this line, if we observe the points along x-axis, negative x-axis, here this point distance from perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is 1 unit, but it is along negative x-axis. We write with the negative sign -1. X-coordinate is -1. What is y-coordinate? Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is y-coordinate. So that here we have 2 units. 1, 2, 2 units. As here the distance is 2 units. 2 -1. In the same way, x-coordinate is -2, y-coordinate is 2, -2, 2. X-coordinate is -3, y-coordinate is 2, -3, 2. If we observe nature of the points on this line, y-coordinate is a constant. Y-coordinate 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Y-coordinate is 2. That means for this line y-coordinate is 2. X-coordinate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2, -3. Here 1 by 2, 2. That means x-coordinate is any real number. X-coordinate is any real number and y-coordinate is constant, that is 2. So that this line, we can represent this line with an equation that is y is equal to 2. Equation of line, we can generalize this result as equation of line parallel to x-axis which is at a distance of 2 units from x-axis. is y is equal to 2. On the other hand, if we take a line which is at a distance of k units, which is at a distance of k units from here, let me take this as a point V. V is at a distance of k units from x-axis. Then at V, I am drawing a line parallel to x-axis. Draw a line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of k units from x-axis. If you observe the points on this line, on this parallel line, here at V, what is the order pair of V? Perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is called x-coordinate. So y-axis to y-axis distance is 0. So the x-coordinate is 0. What is the y-coordinate? Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is called y-coordinate. So that y-coordinate is the distance as equal to k units. Correct k, 0 comma k. Here the point is x-coordinate is 1, y-coordinate. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is called y-coordinate. That is k. 1 comma k. Next point 2 comma k, 3 comma k. For some y comma k, sorry, x comma k. On the other hand, here minus 1 comma k, minus 2 comma k, minus 3 comma k, and so on. If we observe, y coordinate is constant on this line, every point on this line. Y coordinate is constant for every point on this line. As this line is parallel to x-axis at a distance of k units, y coordinate is constant, x coordinate is taking different real value. So if there is a point in the form of xy, if there is a point xy on this line, as x is any real number, here y is constant, that is k units. So we can express the rule of this line as y equal to k. This y equal to k, y coordinate is k, is the rule for this for every point on this line, so that we can write equation of this line is y is equal to k. Equation of line parallel to x-axis. Equation of line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of k units from x-axis, is y is equal to k. Next, equation of x-axis is y equal to 0, as y coordinate is 0 on x-axis for every point. Equation of line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of 2 units from x-axis, is y equal to 2. In the same way, equation of line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of 3 units on negative x-axis, that means minus 3, and the distance is minus 3 units, minus we can write equation of this line as y is equal to minus 3. General form of the line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of k units from x-axis, is y equal to k. Y is equal to k is the general form of the line parallel to x-axis. The line y is equal to minus 3 is parallel to x-axis. Line y is equal to 2 is parallel to x-axis. Line y equal to k parallel to x-axis. On the other hand, line y equal to k, as it is parallel to x-axis, line y is equal to k is perpendicular to y-axis. Line y is equal to minus 3 and line y is equal to 2. These two are parallel lines. Lines parallel to same line. Lines parallel to same line are parallel. So that line y is equal to 2 and line y is equal to minus 3 are two parallel lines. Let us observe the nature of the points on y-axis. Here I am taking some points on y-axis, particularly here the point A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. Let us write the coordinates of these points and also for O. Coordinates of A. Here, this point A is distance from y-axis to a point B is called x coordinate. So that here A to A distance is 0. Y-axis to y-axis distance is 0. Distance from x-axis to a point is called y coordinate, as this distance is 1 unit. So y coordinate is 1. For the point B, perpendicular distance from B to y-axis, as B is on y-axis, B to y distance is 0, as B to B distance is 0. So x coordinate is 0, y coordinate. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is y coordinate. Here from x-axis to B, the distance is 2 units. So y coordinate is 2. The same way, C is 0, 3, D is 0, 4. If there is some point C here at a distance A units from, if the point P is at a distance of A units from x-axis, then the point P is 0, A, or the page 0, A. If there is a point Q on x-axis as x, y, let us know the behavior of x coordinate and y coordinate. Before that, let us mark the points. Let us write the order planes to the given points on y-axis. Here, E is at a distance of 2 units from x-axis, as it is towards negative y-axis. Distance from x-axis to a point is called y-coordinate, so that it is 2 units, but it is towards negative y-axis side, it has minus 2, y-coordinate minus 2. What is the x-coordinate? Perpendicular distance from given point to y-axis is x-coordinate. That means E to y-axis, that means as E is on y-axis, distance from A to E is 0, 0, minus 2. See, F is at minus 3, so as y is minus 3, x is 0, 0, minus 3. Z is 0, 0, minus 4. If we observe y coordinate 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Y coordinate is taking any real number based on its position on the graph sheet on the plane, but on x-axis. But for the point outer pair of the point on x-axis, on y-axis, x coordinate is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, comma minus 0, comma minus 0, comma minus 4, 0, comma 2, 0, comma 8, 0, comma 3. That means for every point on y-axis, x coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 0. Rule for every point on y axis is x coordinate is 0. As this y axis is nothing but it's a line. Set of all points in this straight path describes this line. The line is y-axis, so that every point as following y x coordinate as 0, as x is 0, we can write equation of x-axis, equation of y-axis as x equal to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Let us write the equation of a line parallel to y-axis, which is at a distance of 3 units from y-axis. I am taking a line which is at a distance of 3 units from y-axis and parallel to y-axis. Line parallel to y-axis. Let us observe the behavior of the points on this line. Here, let us take some points here. I, Z, K, L, some point M. Let us write the coordinates of each point. I is perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point. Is here is a distance a to I. That means 3 units here. So 1, 2, 3. There is 3 units. There is x coordinate. Perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is x coordinate. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is y coordinate. Here the distance is 1 unit. As OA is 1 unit. Here the distance is 1 unit. It is 3, 1. X is 3, y is 1. Here for the point Z, perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is x coordinate. Here to here C to Z, as this distance is 3 units, C to J is 3 units. 1, 2, 3. 3. X coordinate is 3 units. What is the y coordinate? Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is y coordinate. As OC is 3 units. Here this distance is 3, 3, 3. In the same manner, here K, perpendicular distance from y-axis to a point is for x coordinate. Here the distance is 3 units. Perpendicular distance from x-axis to a point is y coordinate. Here 1 unit, but it is along y-axis, negative y-axis, that is straight y coordinate with negative sign, -1, 3 comma -1. L is x is 3, y is -2, 3 comma -2. If m is at a distance of some b units from x-axis, then the point is 3 comma b. X is 3, y is b. If we observe these points x coordinate 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. X coordinate is constant, that is 3. Y coordinate, that is 1, 3, -1, -2b. Y coordinate is any real number based on the position of the point, but for every point on this line which is at a distance of 3 units from y axis, x coordinate is constant 3, so that every point is following a rule that x coordinate is 3, so that we can describe this line with an equation x coordinate x is equal to 3. We can describe this line with the equation x is equal to 3. So line x equal to 3 represent a parallel line which is at a distance of 3 units from y axis. Line x equal to 3 is parallel to y axis. That means, on the other hand, if we say line x equal to 3 is perpendicular to x axis. Line x equal to 3 is parallel to y axis. If I am making another line which is at a distance of k units from y axis, I am taking a line which is at a distance of k units from a line which is at a distance of k units from y axis. If we observe the points, here the distance is k comma 0 is this point. Here the point is k comma 1. Here the distance point is k comma 2. Next point is k comma 3. Here the point is k comma -1. Then here the point is k comma -2. X is k, y is -1. X is k, y is -2. X is k, y is -3. K comma -3. Here, if it is here we can write another point k comma y coordinate is b, k comma b. So every point on this line x coordinate is k, so that we can describe this line. Describing the line means describing the every point on this line with x coordinate k. So equation of the line, this line can be represented, can be described with the equation x is equal to k. Line x is equal to k represent as y is taking any real number, x is fixed constant k. So x is equal to k represents the line which is parallel to y axis at a distance of k units from x axis. So line x is equal to k is parallel to y axis, which is at a distance of k units from x. Line x is equal to k parallel to y axis, which is at a distance of k units from y axis, and which intersect the x axis at k comma 0, and it doesn't intersect y-axis as this is parallel to y-axis. On the other hand, we can say line x is equal to k is perpendicular to x-axis. Line x is equal to k is perpendicular to x-axis, and line x equal to k perpendicular to y-axis. General form of the line parallel to y-axis, x equal to k parallel to y-axis. General form of the line parallel to y-axis is x equal to k. Let us generalize these results we know. Now let us write equation of x-axis. What is the equation of x-axis? Equation of x-axis is, as we know, every point on x-axis, y-coordinate is 0, 1 comma 0, 2 comma 0, 3 comma 0, minus 1 comma 0. We can write y-coordinate is 0, that is y is equal to 0. Equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. What is the equation of y-axis? For every point on y-axis, 0 comma 2, 0 comma 3, 0 comma 4, 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma minus 2. If we observe every point on y-axis, x coordinate is 0, so that x equal to 0 represents y-axis. Y equal to 0 is nothing but x-axis. X equal to 0 is nothing but y-axis. Equation of y-axis is, equation of the line y-axis is, that is x is equal to 0. What is the angle between the lines y is equal to 0 and x equal to 0? 90 degrees. Those are perpendicular, as those are axes. What is the intersecting point of the line? Y is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. There is the origin 0, 0. Intersecting point of x-axis and y-axis is origin 0, 0. So that intersecting point of the line x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 is 0, 0. Equation of line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of 3 units from it. Is equation of x-axis, equation of line parallel to x-axis, equation of line parallel to x-axis, which is at a distance of 3 units from it. That is 3 units distance. Then how those points are? As y value, y coordinate is 3. The points are like this: 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4 3 minus 1 comma 3 like a way. Y coordinate is constant, there is y is equal to 3. Equation of line parallel to x axis which is at a distance of 3 units from x axis is y is equal to 3. Next, equation of line parallel to x axis which is at a distance of k units from it is y is equal to k. Equation of line parallel to x axis which is at a distance of k units from it is equation of line parallel to x axis which is at a distance of k units from it is y is equal to k, and intersect the y axis as y is k on y axis x coordinate is 0 comma k. Line y is equal to k parallel to x axis and which intersect y axis at the point 0 comma k or the place 0 k. Equation of line parallel to y axis equation of line parallel to y axis equation of line parallel to y axis which is at a distance of k units from it. Equation of line parallel to y axis which is at a distance of k units from y axis which is at a distance of k units from it is as distance from y axis to a point is k units. Points are like this k comma 1 k comma 2 k comma 3 k comma minus 1 k comma 0 so that x coordinate is k, that is x equal to k. Equation of line parallel to y axis which is at a distance of k units from it is x is equal to k. Next, equation of line parallel to x axis equation of line parallel to x axis which is at a distance of 5 units from it is x is equal to 5. Equation of line parallel to y axis equation of line parallel to y axis which is at a distance of 5 units from it is x is equal to 5. If the line is parallel to y-axis at a 1 unit distance towards negative x-axis, 1 unit, but as it is towards negative x-axis, the point is -1 in x-axis -1, 0. For every point on this line, y-coordinate, x-coordinate is -1, so that x is equal to -1. Line x is equal to -1 is parallel to y-axis, and line x is equal to -1 intersect x-axis at the point -1, 0. Line x is equal to -1 doesn't intersect y-axis.